Hello, it is me, Anime Wheat or Wheat Anime, and welcome back to another video. Another new what if, right? You all know how I work by this point. Three new what ifs in 1 week. I'm sorry about how long they've been. I recently got a comment about how long a video has been, but I'm very sorry about that. I truly am. I lose track of time very easily within these videos, as you probably know, and especially in the first episode too. Um, and with me changing up the story a lot too, I I lose time, lose track of time very easily within that. So I'm gonna try to make this first episode shorter than the others. I'll try to just get right into it. But before that, the two pictures you'll see within this what if are both off of Pinterest. Um, so I wanted to give a shout out to these two creators that I stole from. Yeah, I'm admitting to that. I stole it. I mean, not technically. I'm giving them a shout out. The first picture you all will see within this what if is by Satoshi Hyuga. It's Hisaku Haruno Hyuga. Um, That's the first one you'll see, and I'm gonna go to this other one too. So in case I forget to do this quickly, um, this is by Helm Goal Art on Twitter or X. Um, I don't know how to read Japanese, so I can't say or know who posted it on there. And before you all go at that, well, not I've only had two comments, but that's fine. I don't care. I know these two do look a lot like Sakura. Naruto in this what if will not be a sibling of Sakura. Okay. I'll explain it within like the um how I'll explain his powers and how he got to and within the backstory. Okay. I'll explain it within the backstory. Okay. And if you hear any background noise, I am currently walking towards my recording place right now. So if you hear any type of wind, I'm sorry. It will quit here in a minute. But also there is a storm coming through in my area, so that's why I'm also uh, recording this earlier than I usually do. Which I tried to record it earlier, but we all know how people work. We can't always keep a promise. But I wanted to record this earlier. I also wanted to make a little bit shorter than my other two first episodes within this week. So, yeah, I wanted to get it all dealt with and shout out these two people. I the pictures I am using. I know, like I previously said, they do look a lot like Sakura. This one is legit Sakura, but male Sakura. Um, Again, if you like either of these two pictures, they are not mine, like at all. They are not mine at all. Okay, I want to make that clear as possible. Okay, they're not mine. They're Helm. I hope I'm saying that right. Helm Goal Art on Twitter or X at this point, and Satoshi Hyuga on Pinterest. Okay, or on the Twitter. Okay. That's what they are. They're not mine. And I also want to give, I wanted to, you all know, I'm going to get right into the story, okay? Within the backstory, okay? So, where we start off is actually not in the leaf. And also, uh, I know two weapon based what ifs, one after another. The last one was what if Naruto was Zoro's reincarnation? Okay, so I know two weapon based characters, but this one will be different. I'll tell you that. It's gonna be so different from the last one. Okay, way different. But yeah, let me get back into it. So we're uh, we're not actually starting off in the leaf. We're we're actually gonna start off with Minato when he is about like he was. How old was he when he? Well, I don't remember on the top of my head. I did research on this. I promise. I'm trying to think on how old he was, but I'm just gonna say we are starting off with Minato. Um, a year before he is Hokage, and before he meets, well, he's already met Kushina, but those two are not interlinked. Okay, they're not together, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, they are not together yet. Well, that went all over myself. Okay. I got a drink of water. Is why you, yeah. But yeah, sorry. Um, I'm sitting down for right now. We're not at my recording place yet, but we're close. I'm just gonna sit down for right now. So yeah. Uh, so we're starting off at Minato 1 year before he becomes Hokage. He is currently out on a mission with he's actually by himself right now, but he's out on a mission uh at like a not at the Land of Iron. I should have got hold on. I should have got a of map of Naruto. Like, yeah, I should have got this like so much sooner. Um, which one will help me be not stupid? Okay, so he is currently, if I could ever find, uh, if I could ever find iron, I still can't believe, I still can't believe, um, I I'm blanking on the mangaka of Naruto. Oh my god. I still can't believe they named that there's a land. called This and That. Actually, he's actually at the land. No, let's just have him steal because of reasons. He's not entirely at the land of iron. He's right. I mean, this would probably be better if I saved in photos so that I could draw on it. Honestly, so that I could draw on it, that'd be way easier. Okay, so let me do something first. Add to. Nah, never mind. Let's just do this now. So he is currently. I hope you all are okay with this. I know I'm doing this weird. He is currently. That is not the right one. I'm also going to change color to like a bright yellow. Okay. So he is currently. Why is. No. Give me like an actual pen. Yellow. He's currently right around here. In this area. Yeah. He's right around there. At a village. Right? And he's getting it on. Remember, this is before he's met Kushina, and before he's before he's became Hokage, okay? So, he is doing this right now. He's on this mission to scout some areas. Wait, no, it was probably to give a thing to the daimyo of Land of Iron, right? I can't put my finger on his name. I'm not good with names, but the daimyo of Iron, right? And he'd be right around there. He just left. Actually, he would probably since he's going back right now, he's actually not right there. He would probably, he probably wouldn't want to be going near, Earth because, well, that's stone. Iron. You know, I'm not very good with maps and all, but you would think that, for people that focus mainly on water jutsu, they would have more water. I mean, given island, and all that. But yet, you would feel like that they would have, like, I don't know, like water jutsu that would help them. Like, the. Also, Kisame. Why not just send sharks everywhere? Shark people everywhere. Like, these small islands of, like these small islands of like other like things. I know I'm going off and like on about this, but you would think they would just be able to just take over on through like islands, like coral isles. You would think they would be able to take that over with the shark race. Well, Kisame's people. I don't know if we should call that a race. Is that racist? Well, I'm sorry if there's shark people watching this. Jeez, I don't want nothing done with me. I'm sorry. But he'd probably be around like. Wait a second, let me check things. What do these mean? Village, capital. No, there's capital. What's the star? Hold on. Scenario. What? I don't know. I can't read. But he'd be around. Uh, on the about the edge of mountain country and iron right now. And like I said previously, he's getting it on with a woman. A woman that has always had the mindset of, if you can beat me in battle, I'm marrying you. But here's the problem. Not marrying Minato. But they're doing stuff. I don't think I need to say any more. I just don't think I do. We all know what happens. And 9 months later, Minato comes back and says, "Hi, I'm married now." Um, but I don't know what's happening. I don't do these things with scripts or anything really planned out except for like powers and the backstory. Like that's the only things I have planned out. Oh gosh, I'm stupid, aren't I? But this person, this person that is carrying Naruto at the very moment, I just gave birth to little Naruto. Um, sorry. Uh, would have like not red hair, more like a dark, like a like dark pink, like a really dark pink to like maroon color hair. So that's where Naruto gets his hair color from, right? That's where he gets his hair color from. I mean, but clearly lighter, clearly like lighter. Oh God, you know, so much lighter. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I could probably find the color, honestly. Uh, Spectrum. No, let me go to sliders, maybe. Um, yeah, down here. Dark. Somewhere around that color. If you can't see it. Hold on. Around this around this color, honestly. That's her hair color. Now I gotta erase that. Wait, no, I don't. Ha! I'm smart. But yeah, and then, well, we all know where he was, right? So he goes back. He he doesn't tell Kushina at all. I mean, he has told her that, hey, I was with somebody for like a minute, before we got to together, right? I mean, like we did have that fight, so you know when things happen. Uh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to think. So now that person. How many years later? Oh gosh. Uh, hold on. Let me check something. How long? How long was Minato Hokage? Yeah, I know he. Oh wow. Around a year to 18 months. Oh no. Wait, how old was he? Okay, so if he was around 23 when Naruto was birthed, right? He was 23 when he uh had, well, not he had, but he did the deed. No, he was like, he just turned 23. And then he, with the woman, not giving a name because I don't want to physically think about one, uh, they would do the thing, have Naruto 9 months later, give him birth. That's yeah. So now, not, oh yeah, Minato doesn't die, even though he probably should. Probably, no. Uh, he won't die. Hiruzen will actually use Reaper Death Seal to seal Kurama. Well, he would split it in half, give one half to baby, not Naruto. Uh, oh gosh. I think I'm just gonna call her Momo. I don't, I don't know. I don't know what to call him. Momo, I guess. That's the only thing that I could think of. Yeah, let's just go with Momo. It's easy to remember too, so it's a pretty good deal. I Yellow hair, no, red hair, whiskers, blue eyes, acts like Kushina. Basically just female Naruto. Um, just with red hair, and it's actually smart. I mean, given Naruto, um, he was something. To tell you, he was something. All right. Yeah. Oh God. Okay. Don't ask. So Naruto. The only thing I'm gonna retcon from this photo for now. Well, nothing right now. I mean, this will be how he looks, just without the headband at first. Just like no headband at first. Okay? Capiche? Capiche. Okay. No headband at first. But Naruto would be around 13, 14 ish. Probably. 13 to 14. Um, October 10th is still Bro's birthday. I'm not changing that up. Same birthday as his stepsister. Huh. Yeah, I'm not, I don't care. You know what? No, October 11th is Momo's birthday. Not my hero's Momo, okay? This Momo, my canon in this story, okay? This is a story, not a theory. Stop calling me a what if a theory. It's a story, a new story about a anime or whatever you're making it about. Okay, it's a story, not a theory. Get it right. But yeah. Uh, so Naruto would be around 13, 14-ish. Minato would be, if he was 23, he would be like 36. Hey, it's not that old. Hey, he's still young. He can still go around. Whatever that means. Oh god, I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm screwed. I'm gonna get in trouble. I don't dig into it. Sorry, I'm opening something at the very moment. So, sorry if you hear any rappers. Not like rustage. But yeah. He would be, oh god. So, he would be born, uh, wherever I said it was. He would be born, uh, right around here. Like, where I said, right? And so, he would have to travel from here. I can't move it. It won't let me move. From there, he'd probably go around, honestly. Through birds. Well, he would go through mountain, wood, demon, blah, blah, blah. Uh, through birds. Through stone, through storms, through river or wave, into fire. Destination here. Here. To end up there, okay. So he would go iron, mountain, wood. Well, yeah, you know how to do it. To all the way to fire, right? In this clothing. But also, he would have a scroll on his back. You know, I could probably do art. I'm gonna be an art student. Okay, I'm arting up here. I need brown. Brown. That's not brown. I'll just make brown. Sorry for going quiet. Brown. Yeah. Actually, no. That's brown, right? Yeah. So, he would go through. He would also have a scroll on his back. That's why I'm making this. Hmm. Around like that. I can't make straight lines. You don't think that would work, right? I need like a stick. Give me a stick. Yes, I'm out in the woods. Don't ask. This is a new recording spot because mine is currently held up. Uh, for like something. Does this work? That doesn't work, and I hate that for it. Wait a second, there's this! To make a straight line. About yay size? Yeah, makes sense. That's so bad. Oh my god. Yeah, just to connect that, and then like there's another thing like that. Uh, yep. Okay. So he made it to Leaf, right? He made it to Leaf. He would walk through, be stopped by guards, right? I don't know why I picked around. Uh, but he'd be stopped by Izumo, and Kotetsu, I believe its name is. But he would be stopped by those two guards, and then Minato would be at the gate, right? And he would say, "Hey there, kid, what you doing?" And Izumo would say, sir, you know this kid?" And Minato would say, "Oh yeah, I do. Um, long story. I met him on a mission, okay? A venture to the land of Iron Daimyo. And I thought, you know what? I'll make a deal with the Daimyo. He comes around. Um, to train. Totally, totally made a deal with him. And you know, I made a deal with him, right? And so now he's here. And then Naruto would say, "Oh, hello, sir." Clearly not in the voice I am using. You know, I could just use my regular voice. Usually in my characters, I make them have like these deep voices. Like, yeah, no way, a
13-year-old sounds like a full-grown man. No way.
So I'll just use my voice since I am actually close to age. Hmm? What? Hi. But Naruto would say, "Oh, hello, sir." I can't say that other word. I know that. Uh, well, hi. Uh, where will I be staying while I am totally not living here because my mother died? As you know, object. That doesn't work. Okay. I will draw the thing later. Right. Okay. I am so sad to know that I am about like 30. I'm so long, like 20 minutes in. I am so sorry. And there's basically been nothing done. This is what I tried to not do. I am so sorry. So I'll get through this. So Minato would tour Naruto around, right? And while on this tour, uh, those two would talk about Naruto's mother, uh, and about what Naruto will be doing within the village while he is there, and about how they are going to confront Kushina about this. Because they don't know how they are going to tell a red hot pepper about this. They have no clue what they are going to do. They have absolutely zero idea how. That they don't know how they're going to deal with it. Like, at all. They are both terrified after what Minato has told Naruto. Uh, but after a while, Naruto would actually get his headband. I mean, he would do the test, the Genin test to become a Genin. See, the Konoha 12 right now, it just has done, or was it Konoha 13? I can't count. But they have already done their test. And they have already met their Jonin teachers, their Jonin team, and Momo is part of Team 7. Okay. So, yeah. So, now, Minato has to think on how to introduce Naruto to a team, into which team he should put him in. But first, he would actually ask Naruto to spar with somebody. And Naruto would accept, like, he would say, um, who would I have to spar against? That's the word. And Minato would say, Neko. And a Ombu with a cat mask. It's Neko. Uh, I Yu-Gi-Oh. That's not how you say her name. But the purple haired lady. I know. Two what ifs where she isn't teaching, but technically is. Helping the main character. I'm just gonna say this now. in later what ifs that I do with Naruto, will I absolutely love this character, the cat Anbu. I absolutely love the character. So cool. I also just really like the Anbu. I think they're very cool. I honestly think they should be used a lot more. I wish we had more Anbu scenes in Naruto or Anbu focus stuff. I really wish we had that. But yeah, that enough about what I wish we had. Um, let's get back to this. So Minato would continue on saying, "You will be facing one of my Anbu. Well, one of my personal Anbu. Well, not technically my personal Anbu. It's kind of my wife's, not your mother. Um, and also we weren't married. So one of my wife's personal, like Anbu squadron, students, but she, I put her with, um, well, clearly, uh, as one of my personal Anbu. Tell me all this stuff, okay? So you'll be helping, well, training her, okay? And Naruto would say, hello, Miss, uh, Anbu, I guess. Um, um, Let me introduce myself. My name is Naruto Namikaze, or, well, uh, Naruto Ushi. Yeah, no, Cal makes, don't ask. Naruto Ushi Namikaze, but I don't use Ushi a lot. Ushi is my mother's last name. So, I just wanted to keep it around. Um, yeah. I use it sometimes, but yeah, I don't care what you cow. You know what? I just said I don't cow. I don't care what you call me. Um, I don't care. But it's nice to meet you. Um, I'm guessing you also use a sword, by the way you're holding that. And the Anbu, Neko, would shake her head yes. And then Minato would say, well, I really want to watch this. Um, so I'm gonna make a clone to do my work for me while I go watch you all spar. And also, Anbu, if you would like to accompany me, I also want you all to go get Kakashi, Asuma Sarutobi, uh, Kushina, Might Guy, and Kurenai Yuhi. I think that's how you say it. And tell them to meet me, well, here. As you know, not here. At training ground, my personal training ground. Okay? Tell them to meet me there. And lead them there if they don't know where that is. Okay? Thank you. Well, let's get going, you two. Neko, you can just Shushin, uh, body flicker there. I don't care. You don't have to walk with us. And she would also go to get Kushina because there was only 4 in there. So. Wait a second. Rin would. I'm saying Rin is alive, okay? Obito got bouldered. Bouldered. I'm so sorry making this so long. I hope this hasn't been an hour. But by my luck, it probably has been. It doesn't matter. What time is it? Probably nearly an hour. No, probably like 40-ish minutes. If I can, I'll get it done in the next 10, hopefully. But yeah. So they would go to the training ground, wait for all these Jonin, uh, all these others to come watch these two spar. Naruto would take off his scroll. Like everyone would get there. Okay, time skip. Everyone gets there, and before they would start, Naruto would pull out, take off his scroll, unbuckle it from his like strap. I did say I was going to do this after. I should probably also make that a color that people can see. So let's go. Actually, there's probably already a color. Yeah, let's do that. So I also need to make that like a thicker line. How thick is this? Why is that so thin? It doesn't matter. Let me redo that. I'm sorry for going quiet. I'm focusing. But yeah, he would pull off his thing, and I'm just I'll do it later. I'll do it at some point. Uh, but yeah, he would take off his thing, set it on the ground. His scroll, you'll see it next episode what it looks like. I'll probably after this I'll probably look up Naruto's scrolls and how they look. I'll find the picture for it. Okay. So, or maybe I won't. I don't know. But yeah, he would set this down, and he would open it up, and everyone would be quite confused, um quite interested, like what is he gonna do. I'll have to switch places if I still have the pictures of those are not it. Of course I don't have them. I'll have to. Okay, this is all his um things he'll be using. Okay. uh yeah, I'll switch back to that. But first, actually, we all know how I'll describe how they look. Okay, so he would lay this thing down, this massive scroll. It would be about the same size as, um, you know, in when Naruto fights Pain with that scroll. That's about the same size as it. About the same size. Really? It's like that's about the same size, right? About the same size, maybe a little bit smaller, but yeah, it would be around the same size as that scroll. So you would set it down, open it up. There would be multiple ceiling, uh, like multiple ceiling spots. He would he would put his hand over the about the third one, about the third one, right? About the third one, and what he would pull out is two um two bladed uh, tonfa, not tonga, tonfa. He would pull out. I don't know what would be cooler. I did have one in mind. Uh, if I could ever find it, I probably won't be able to, but if I can, I know which one I'm going to use. So he would pull out two-bladed tonfa, right? I'll go with this one, maybe. I mean, that outright just sucks. I had a cool one in mind. Like, it was so cool. I'll go with the one I had. Ugh. He would pull out these, and he while doing it, it would have a name. What it would say, well, this is actually the jutsu that he has made. But he would pull out these two weapons, one on both arm, and he would say, "Okay, we may begin. Whenever you are ready." And before they would start, Minato would say, "Okay, Neko, go a little easy because I don't think I know he's decently strong, but I don't know how strong. That's why we are here today. We are here to test your strength, Naruto. Okay? Um, and I will explain who he is to you all in a minute. Some of you may already know him. The Anbu would because they were listening to the conversation. But he would pull these out, right? And they would both charge each other with their own respective weapons. Neko with her katana, I believe, and Naruto with his two tonfa, with his bladed tonfa. See, these two would clash. Like they would clash. Naruto would bring his arms like to a cross, right, to block this first strike. He'd bring up one actually, and with his other one, he would try to like punch with them because they do have spikes on the end. But he would try to punch Neko, and like not in a lethal spot. He's not trying to kill her, but that's what he would do. He would block the first strike, try to go for a punch on the second, but Neko would bounce backwards, like jump backwards to get away, and so would Naruto. Strangely, he would also jump back, and then he would say, "Um, sir, is is jutsu allowed?" And Minato would say, "Yes, if you have any," which I'm not saying you don't, just in case if you don't. Uh, Neko, if he does, do do what you want, just don't kill him. Or mortally injure him. With jutsu. We don't, okay? But he would start to put chakra into these tonfa. And while he would have these tonfa on, he would start making hand signs. He would end in the rat sign. What the sign? No, he would end up in the in a sign. What is it? The lion? I think that's what it is. I can't physically remember. Hold on. Uh, Naruto. Naruto. Hand signs. Yeah. He would use. Well, lion's not a thing. He would end in uh tiger. He would end in tiger, right? He would end in tiger, and then you would say like a pulse of chakra go into these blades, into the tonfa, right? Right. He would say, I just say this, don't question it, but you would see a pulse of chakra go into these, right? And once, well, and then Naruto would start running at Neko once again, right? And then what would happen would be something else. See, Naruto would run, and he would throw a punch. Clearly, it's not gonna hit, but once he would throw it, this left his right hand, his tonfas would explode, like launch an explosion, and he would say, "Elephant tonfa explosion," and then this explosion would like go towards the Neko, right? And then boom, they would all be shocked. And then he would throw a second one with his left hand, his left tonfa, right? Bang. And the right after the smoke would clear, you would see Naruto's tonfa like burning hot. Like they would be heated up now. And Naruto would say, "Well, usually that would take down people. Well, that would surprise people enough where they would run away. But I guess you are Anbu and personal guards to the Hokage, so I'm not really surprised at all, honestly. Oh yeah, Rin is also there. I want to point that out. And everyone would be in shock. Like nobody has seen this before. They have heard of a ninja or a person. No, they haven't. No, they haven't. They haven't. Recon that. But they have never seen this before. They know about the exploding thing that the Seventh Swordsman of the Mist use, like that exploding weapon, whatever that is. Like they know about that, but they have never seen anything like what Naruto just did before. And uh, what it looks like, Naruto has more. And then Minato would say, "Well, this just got interesting. Um, well, I can tell Neko is not down, and Naruto is not out of chakra either. So this could just go on forever. Well, not forever, but I say we call that good for today. Um, Naruto, you wouldn't mind showing us more of your techniques, would you?" well, your jutsu, I guess what you would call it. And Naruto would say, "Oh, yeah, sure. Just let me put these down." Also, does anyone have like any water jutsu or water anywhere? Because these are very heated, and I don't know what would happen if I put these in the seal with them being heated up. So he had been sprayed with a what is that? Just like a I can't think of a jutsu. Um, but he would be sprayed with water, not like even a named out attack. But you could cat Neko would just douse them in water, and Naruto would say, "Could have gave me a warning, but thank you." And then he would seal these two back, and then he would pull out. Uh, he would use them all to show them. I'm not gonna explain them all because that would give it away. I can. I guess I could do one more. Uh, we could do. Uh, uh. You know what? Let's do Bull Twin Hook Outbreak. Uh, Twin Hook. What then? I do already have a picture of these. But I'm not gonna use them. Actually, I could probably find them very easily. Probably could, but I don't feel like it. If you don't know what these are weapons. Clearly, idiot. What else would they be? Uh, right here. He would pull out these massive things. I mean, given they're not that big, but they're pretty decently big. So he would do hand signs and end with, is there a cow? Thought there was. He would end in ox, right? And then chakra to pulse through these, and he would use it on a dummy. So he would hook these two. As you can see, there are hooks. This is where you hold them, right? These are awesome weapons. I forget his TikTok account handle. I think it's Shepherd. Something about a shepherd. Something shepherd. He does. Well, he used to. He used to do a lot of them, where he would take pool noodles and PVC pipe and make them like swords. You all, I feel like you all know who I'm talking about. But he made a twin hook once. Uh, sort of. He made him this sort of, and he could. It's like a twin hook weapon, like one of these. So he would use this. I think how you do it is you hook them together clearly, and for like longer reach. I think I actually do. Yeah, that is how you do it. But that's what he would do. And once the blade would hit the dummy, that dummy would just become slashed like all to pieces. And then he would say, well, during this, he would say, "Bull Twin Hook Outbreak." So once the blade would hit the target, the dummy, or whatever, whatever they're using, that thing would be riddled with small slashes all over. And Minato, well, probably Asuma. Asuma would say, "Hey, Naruto, um, did you just use wind chakra with that?" And Naruto would say, "Oh, I, yes, I did. Um, on my way here, I actually, I created this one very recently. While coming here, I stopped in wind and may have did some things. Not proud of it, but I may have watched a ninja of Suna Gakure use Wenjutsu in a similar way. Well, not really. He used it with his weapons. He put it on his weapons to use it. So, yeah, that's how I got the idea of this one. And bull twin hook. I mean, two horns but hooks, and names are difficult. It comes to mind really. Uh, so yeah, I was. Do you by chance use Winjutsu, Mister Mister? And Asuma would say, Asuma, call me Asuma. Uh, yeah, the Hokage never really gave us time to introduce ourselves, so. My name is Asuma Sarutobi. I am the well, the person with wind chakra in the village. Yeah, uh, I recognized it because I sort of did the same thing, except for the whole entire slashing part. I mean, I add wind chakra to extend my blades, my chakra blades, and he would hold them up and show Naruto a demonstration of what he does, and Naruto would say, "I do have a similar. I mean, you've already saw it, but I do have a similar jutsu to that, sort of. But like you saw, it was my mantis sickle tornado, where I kind of extend my blades with, not really. I extend my reach ish with a thin amount of, so it's not visible. And kind of like this jutsu, it creates a tornado of sorts. Uh, and how I spinned and did it. It kind of does it like that, but not really. But when I just fight with them, I, like you said, I also copied some stuff from that ninja I saw fighting with, I don't know who. But yeah, so yeah, I do have two more, well, three more very dangerous ones that I did not use, and plus I'm not done creating them. At least two of them. The other one is something else. And then Kakashi would say, um, what are your chakra natures? And Naruto would say, well, I have four. I mean, technically five, but not really. I don't have fire release. I have, actually, I don't have water either. I have three. Wait, no, I have two. Right? I can't remember. It's been a while since I've checked or did anything around that. Uh, yeah. And then everyone would introduce themselves. Then Minato would drop it. Minato would drop the information that Naruto is actually his kid. I mean, Naruto would actually introduce himself better besides just Naruto. Naruto would say, well, my full name is Naruto Ushi Namikaze. And everyone would be like shocked, like, what? Another Namikaze? And then Minato would say, um, yeah, about that. He's my kid. And everyone would be like, what? And Kushina would say, you had a kid before we met? And then Minato would say, yeah, I may have done that. That's why I left a couple of times. Um, saying duties, which they were actually duties. I'm not lying about that. Yeah. And then Ren would say, aw, yay! Another kid I could get the. Wait a second, I got healing now. Okay, never mind. Another kid of Sensei. That's cool. And then Kushina would start beating on Minato. And then that's where it ended. Part one has ended. And one more thing before, well, like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. Sorry about the length of my past two new what ifs, if you all care about that. If you care at all, honestly. Um, I hope you all like the jutsus, and I hope you all are excited about seeing more of them, because personally I am. I haven't got all of them, like all their, how they're gonna work, all worked out yet. So if you want to help me with that, either comment down on how they should work or how they would do, uh, or and comment down below any other names that I could use for them, or more names of more jutsus, because that's, as you saw today, is all what I have, is all that I have for now. Okay, and I will definitely think of more in the future, right? I'll definitely think about more in the future. And yeah, one last shout out to these two people I stole these from. Uh, Chitoshi Hyuga, this art that you posted. If you are surprised, if you are watching this, I'm sorry. If you want to message me on Instagram, uh, be my guest and tell me if I'm allowed to use these. Because if you are watching, tell me if you would let me use these if you are watching. If not, then shout out to this guy. And one last thing, one more shout out. Shout out to Helm Ghoul Art on Twitter. If you are watching, message me if I'm allowed to use these. I don't want to use these. If you say I can't, you don't want me to, then I will gladly find new art. But if not, and if anybody knows these people like personally, tell them to check out these videos, well, this series, because I am using their art, and tell them to message me on Instagram. That'd be appreciated, so that I can work things out with them. Okay? Okay. And that's where I'm going to end. Well, then I'll see you all next time. Bye. That's